naputol na naman ako. So, naputol na naman yung discussion ko. Hindi ko ba alam na mahirap talagang mag-record dito sa open board. So, yun. So, yun yung sinasabi ko as well. So, yung idea pa din, nung sa, yung 1/2 square root of 3 over 2, it's still the inverse of the other. Okay? Still the inverse of the other. So, in this case, that'll be getting the inverse of this part, and then the inverse, the multiples. So that'll be the multiples of that, and this one is the multiple of that. Okay, as you can see, the same lang yung mga values. Ito the same lang, ito the same, iba-iba lang yung signs. And for the quadrantal angles, guys, it's easy. Yung quadrantal angles, uh, even by inspection, you could actually get the value of the quadrantal angle. Why? Kasi yung quadrantal angle, nandito siya sa mga, nandun siya nakalay sa mga axes, right? Nandun siya nakalay sa mga axes. And then, it doesn't move. In this case, yung x tsaka y, sometimes your r tsaka yung x tsaka si x at tsaka si r are the same. So, in this case, kung dito lang siya sa 0 degrees, that will give you this length, which is automatic 1 unit. Yan. At hindi na siya nag-move. So, therefore, that is y is equal to 0. Okay? Therefore, you have r for your 0 degrees. That is r is equal to 1. Tsaka, yung y mo is 0. R is equal to 1. The radius is 1. And also, your x is 1. Okay. Hindi to tayo magsulat pala. So, r is 1. Your x is 0. Z is 1 also. And then, your y is equal to 0. So, it's easy for your 0 degrees. That will be now, kung apply natin kanina, sine 0 degrees is what? Y over r. So, that is now 0 over your r, which is 1. That's why 0 dyan, diba? For your y value. And then your cosine 0 degrees, that's x over r, which is now giving you 1 over r, which is 1. So that's why 1 dyan. And the same concept yan yung ini-apply dito sa lahat ng to. Sa lahat ng mga quadrantal angles mo. Like for this case, let's try dito na part sa may y dito sa may y-axis that coincides with y-axis. That's actually measuring 270 degrees. How to find the functions of this? So, as you can see, this is 1 length in terms of y. So, therefore, that is y is equal to 1. But, it is in the what? Negative side of the y-axis. So, therefore, that's negative 1. And then, your x is what? X is 0. And r is still 1. Okay, walang negative yung radius mo. It's still 1. So, that would be sine 270 degrees is equal to y over r, which is giving you 1 over 1, which is equal to 1. And then your cosine 270 degrees would give you x over r, which is what? 0 over 1, which is 0. That's why, nandito is 0, negative 1. Okay? So, ito negative pala to. Sorry. Negative 1. And then, kung kunin mo yung tangent, it's still the same case. Y over x. So, that would be now negative 1 over 0. This is undefined. Okay? Any number divided by 0 is undefined in math. In the real number system. Okay? Kasi up until real numbers lang tayo dito. And then, that's the derivation ng unit circle. So, even without a calculator, you could create a unit circle and then find out the coordinate values. Okay? This would be useful na because as you can see, ito talaga yung pinaka-useful. Yung 30, 60, tsaka yung 45. Because we are dealing here with right angle triangles wherein iba-iba yung mga measure ng mga angles nila. We usually encounter this one in solid mensuration. Especially when we're trying to get a side and then let's say wala tayong other way to find that one, but instead cut into triangles. Remember, yung mga polygons natin can be cut into triangles, and then you could find the area of that. Like for an example, let's say meron kang ito, let's say meron kang ganitong polygon. Wait. 'Di ba? Ganyan kang polygon. Wait. Wait. Let's say may ganito kang polygon. 'Di ba? This is a polygon. Yung mga Greeks, they were able to find out that you could find the area of any polygon by just cutting it into triangles. And then they know about how to find the area of the triangles. But the thing is, meron ka dito ng part, but you don't know the what? You don't know the height of these triangles. You only know about the length of the slant height, tsaka yung side, diba? So this is the side, but these are the slant heights. You could not use that one for the formula of a triangle. You need to have at least the height, which is measuring from the base to the apex of the triangle. But you could find these length using the concept of what? The concept of trigonometry. Okay, you could find, remember, this is what? This is actually a 30, what? This is, a 60-degree angle. This is a 30-degree angle. So you could use the concept of 30, 60, 90-degree angle. And I'll be showing that one to you later on. When I try to derive, I try to relate it to prisms and, to pyramids and prisms. Okay? Sa mga base lang. Sa mga base nila. So, where was that? Let's try to move on now sa solution of right triangles. Okay? So, solution of right triangles now, I'm going to introduce to you the formula that we commonly use, which is the SOHCAHTOA. Okay? So, nasan na yun? Nawala na siya. Okay. So, you could use the formulas for functions of acute angles. Bakit acute siya? Kasi, as you can see, lahat ng mga measurement dito that we have are less than 90 degrees except the 90-degree angle. That's given already. So, this is functions of acute angle of right triangles. So, we have now the abbreviation to easily memorize it. That's gonna be SOHCAHTOA. But this is in relation sa diniscuss natin kanina. As you can see, this is gonna be your y value, diba? It's actually your y value. And this is actually your x value. And this is your r. We just replace it with another variable. Okay? Another variable. So, kanina, in terms of the trigonometric functions of real numbers talaga yon. Kasi we are using the Cartesian coordinate system. This one can be applied kahit hindi siya nasa Cartesian coordinate system. As long as alam mo kung nasan si 30 tsaka si 60. Alam mo yung mga measurements. So now, in general, your sine theta is equal to y over r. So that means that is opposite over your hypotenuse. Okay? So we have now this one na OH, which is opposite over hypotenuse in this case. So what is the location of your opposite? If your angle is here, your origin is here, the measurement of your angle is here, of course, it has to be in standard precision. Yung opposite to that angle is your value, which is this one. So that's why si A dyan. Kung ito yung papagbasihan natin, A siya. Okay? And then, in terms of your R, that's A over R. Okay? And then, in this case, that is X over R, which is the adjacent. So, what is the adjacent nung angle mo, which is 30? Anong katabi niya? Yung katabi niya is this side. Except nung hypotenuse. Kasi given na yun si hypotenuse. So, that would be B over your R. Okay? And Y over X, that's gonna be opposite over adjacent. So, that is the opposite side, which is this one, and the adjacent side. So, in this case, that is actually A over B. If your orientation is here, na ito yung angle mo, which is 30. So, you could easily memorize it using the SOHCAHTOA. So, that's opposite over hypotenuse for your sine theta. For your cosine, that's adjacent over hypotenuse. Your tangent would be opposite over adjacent. Okay? So, yan. Yung idea na yan, now will be used sa atin dun sa prism tsaka sa pyramids. Kasi sa prism or sa pyramids, as I have introduced to you a while ago, we are using the fact na yung mga bases natin for prisms and cylinders are what? They are polygons. They are polygons. So, as a recap, sa prism tsaka pyramid, let's say, let's say we have these figures, an example of a prism. To be specific, this is actually a what? This is actually a triangular prism. Why is it a triangular prism? Because looking at the base, they are triangles, and then yung lateral faces niya are all rectangles. So, the prism and the pyramids are named after its base. So therefore, this is a triangular prism because the base is a triangle. And to differ it from a pyramid, yung prism has two bases. Okay? Dalawa yung bases niya. And yung other ones are already lateral faces. Well, for pyramids, for to be specific, this is a triangular pyramid kasi triangle yung base niya, which is this one, and then the faces are all triangles. Okay? Dito rectangles, don triangles. And to differ it from prism, it only has one base and it has a apex. Okay? So as you can see, my apex where they would meet, all of those edges would meet here. And then, meron tayong mga lateral faces na triangles. So in this case, mag-iiba-iba yung mga base niyan. Pwedeng maging polygon yan, 'di ba? Pwedeng maging kahit anong polygon. That's a problem now. Kasi, as I have shown you a while ago, we don't have the formula for, haven't introduced yet, the formula for any area of a polygon. Kasi you have to have the area of the polygon in order to calculate its surface area tsaka yung volume. So, natapos na tayo sa surface area, but you could look onto the formula of surface area and relate it to this discussion. But for volume, remember the volume of a of a prism is equal to base times height. So, in relationship sa prism, let's say meron tayong ganito, this is actually an hexagonal prism because hexagon yung base niya, dalawang hexagon, and then all of the lateral faces are rectangles. We need to have at least the area of the base, which would now be your B. And then, it would not be hard for you to find the height because most of the time, the height is given. Okay? Yung problema mo is how to find the area of the base. The same siya din sa sa pyramids. Kasi if you look at the pyramid, you need to have at least what? The 1/3 base times height. Kasi 1/3 base times height, which is the formula. Sa kailangan mo ng base dyan, ng area of the base also. So that's a problem. What if yan? Hindi yan always hindi yan always rectangle, hindi yan always square, hindi yan always triangle. That's a problem. What if it's a polygon? I haven't introduced yet how to find the area of the polygon. So, in that case, area of any polygon that will work for any polygon. So, in that case, no, we could try to derive the formula for area of any polygon using the concept sa trigonometry. Okay? We could use that one. And for that case, I'm going to show it to you. And by the way, I haven't discussed this one because akala ko hindi na ito mai-encounter na. Kasi wala kayong trigonometry. That's a problem. I'm going to introduce first trigonometry so that you'll be able to relate to what I am saying for the derivation. Okay? So, let's try to use this figure. Let's say, meron ka ng height. Diba? Let's try to use it in a problem. So, let's say may height ka na dyan. Yung height mo dyan is what? Let's say may height ka na 10. But then, ito naman, yung ginive lang sa'yo is, for the area of the base, yung binigay lang sa'yo is this part right here, this length from there to there, S is equal to, siguro na to 5. So, how to find now the volume of this prism given these values? So, let's try to solve this one. This is the solution. Let's say, S is equal to 5, tsaka H is equal to 10. So, H is equal to 10, and then the formula for E, E prism is base times height, or the area of the base times height. So how now to find the area of these base? So remember, this is a hexagon. So as I've told you a while ago, the Greeks will be able to find the area if we just dissect this entire hexagon into triangles and get the area of each of those triangles, and then we'll be able to get the area of the whole. Okay, so we are going to dissect this one. Hopefully may dissect siya. O hindi siya naglag na siya. Ito talaga yung problema, glalag. Just erase that part. Oh, let me just create another na lang para hindi lang siya maglag, no? And assume that that is actually the Okay. Yan. Oh, naglag po siya. Wait lang. Hindi siya ma-erase. It's a problem. Na-erase. Wait. Let me just move this part. Let me just try to medyo magulo na yung solution ko. Ito na yung part na magugulo na lang lahat. So, so yan. Yan, ganyan. So, kailangan dito lang tayo na part. So, yun. Kasi dito lang na part yung acceptable. Baka ganun. So, yun. So, yan. Hinap-hap ko siya ng mga triangles for the base. Okay? You need to have the area of the base already to find the volume of this prism. So therefore, let's try to see na ito yung isang area of the base. So, as you can see, the problem there is finding this height. Kasi in order to get the area of a triangle, that's equal to a, let me just stop this. I'll be just back before kasi naglag dyan siya.